Hello, my name is Brandon, and welcome to Retro Reactions, a place where I experience amazing music from the 70s, 80s, and 90s for the very first time. And it's another Pink Floyd Friday. Yes, we're going to be traveling all the way back to 1975 to listen to Shine On, You Crazy Diamond, parts 6 through 9. Really excited for this one. Absolutely loved parts 1 through 5. It's been a while since I heard it, so I just had a refresher. An absolutely beautiful song. I'm expecting no less from this one. So here we go. Like that. Very mysterious. Okay, I broke this into sections, so I see I just passed section 7, so I'll go back a little bit, but wow, as always, wow. So much musical goodness going on in section 6 there. Absolutely incredible. I mean, they're masters at doing that anyway in any song, but just a lot of pleasing, beautiful things for the ear all at once. Of course, it started out very dark, very slow, and again, build up. I always do that signal because it means that, I hear the song slowly building, and they're experts at that slow build up, They take their time, but they slowly build you up, and before you even know it, you're somewhere, in the heights of somewhere else, and it's just absolutely amazing. They're also the experts at, creating dark music. A lot of their music is that way, dark sounds, yet still having some high energy in there, and I think that's due to the amazing guitar work on David's part, Just such a mood, such a vibe, whether it's slow, fast, that guitar always packs a punch, and he's an expert at delivering it, speaking with it, and playing it the way it should be, to match the brilliance of their songs. Like I said, so many instruments going on in this first section 6. I wrote down, 2 different basses by both Gilmour and Waters. And then you got Richard Wright, who's shining big time in this section. I always appreciate him, whether his parts are subtle or dominating, and his parts were amazing here. Apparently he uses the Solina string ensemble synth and the Mini Moog. And again, also we got David's lap steel guitar apparently. So just such a rich musical experience in this one section, 4 minutes and 39 seconds. This could be a song all on its own because it's so great. But then they have 3 additional sections. Such a full, completely rich, beautiful experience. And, that's why we love them so much. Then you got section 7, much shorter, but very impactful because that's when the vocals come in by Roger, obviously. Very similar to the vocal melodies of Shine On 1 through 5. I think the words are different here, kind of like a conclusion to the story. Very sublime organ sounds by Richard, as always. It's just sitting in the mix so perfectly. And love the backup singers. I know there's several singers backing up Roger here. Gilmour, possibly Richard, and I think I heard a female singer at one point, maybe not in the backup, but in her own little solo part, distantly off to the right. Let me know if that's true. Just loved it all, and we're only halfway, so let's finish it off with parts 8 and 9 and see what other brilliance they have to deliver. Love those guitars. Keep shining, Richard. so overwhelming. Final section. Great chords, that piano, oh wow. Major chord. Wow, what a perfect, beautiful, epic end to this album. Just too much amazing stuff going on, if that's even possible. It's just amazing, one song, a little over 12 minutes, and they give us just so incredibly much, if that's a phrase. You know what I mean? And so, Shane, thank you. I get it now. You were right, of course. Beautiful, amazing, and yes, I think I do like it more than 1 through 5, which is amazing in itself, but just so much going on here, which I've talked about and will continue to talk about right now. Part 3, divine. The clavinet was divine. The way he played it was divine. And then this funky rhythm came in with a wonderful bass. I'm assuming that was Roger, but again, who knows? It could have been David, but we'll say it's Roger. Let me know if it's not. And that section was so different, so interesting. And then to top it off, you get this spacey synth that comes in. I think that was the Mini Moog. And it was so beautiful to hear. Everything Richard does is beautiful, but I love that sound. It took me in a whole different direction all of a sudden. And, they're famous for that. They always do that for me. So love that section. While it was happening, I thought, okay, section 3 might be my favorite. I was really getting into it. And then you get the 4th section, which is absolutely incredible as well, especially the ending. Absolute ethereal masterpiece, that ending. Okay, I'm labeling the numbers wrong. That's actually the 8th and 9th section that I'm talking about. I was just thinking of this song as one, but, we got to call the whole thing 1 through 9. So anyway, 8th section, divine. 9th section, perfection, which I just talked about. But then I go back to the 6th section. That was amazing. The 7th section was again shorter, but also beautiful, very impactful with the words, obviously referring to Sid. So, there's no way to choose. Just the whole song is brilliant, 6 through 9 for sure, just as 1 through 5 was. It's almost like there were 4 different songs in one, yet they were still tied together enough musically to each other and also tied together enough to parts 1 through 5. I think in the final section, the eulogy section, it was the same structure as the main section of 1 through 5, if that makes sense, but totally different chords. I'm not sure if I'm really explaining myself well, but to me, that's what it seemed, Anyway, I'm sure that was intentional if that's the case. They're masters at what they do and crafting perfect songs like this. To me, the entire 6 through 9 was both sad and uplifting at the same time. They took me on several turns and sometimes multiple emotions simultaneously. They're the masters of that, especially in such a deep song and a tribute song as this one. In the 9th section, I did notice, and I love Nick Mason's drumming going on. He was shining as always, but everyone here was shining as always. And I absolutely love the very ending section of part 9. I loved how it ended on a major note. That was very, very striking, stood out big time for me. And they kept it going, for at least 1.5 to 2 minutes, I'm pretty sure. Love when they take their time. I always say that. And that whole section was just beautiful, but it gave me the feeling of hope and also surrender. Like the weight of the whole album was finally lifted off of them and they just gave in to peace, to acceptance, and you get this amazing, amazing music. And it wasn't too complex, but the feeling was very, very deep. It really got me. All right, now we're going to check out the lyrics. I don't think there was too many in this one, but sometimes the shortest amount of lyrics are often the most impactful. And I think there may have only been lyrics in section 7. I can't remember. Again, all of this was so overwhelming on first listen, but I'm going to go look them up and check them out and be right back. Yeah, like I said, not too many lyrics, but obviously referring to Sid, giving tribute to Sid. They obviously had deep, deep connection and feelings with him as a friend, a band member, a quote-unquote brother. It's interesting, the line, "I'll be joining you," to me is that Roger surrendering to his own demons and expressing a desire to join Sid in whatever place he's at to reminisce on better times. Sounds like it to me. So again, the clear message I got in this song, as well as parts 1 through 5, as far as the lyrics, are simply, despite all you've been through, there's still so much good in you and you can still shine. And I think that's the message that he's expressing deeply to Sid. All right, not a millisecond of doubt in my mind. I'm going to give this epic masterpiece the Epic Platinum Record Award. Yes, Shine On You, Crazy Diamond, parts 6 through 9, 1975. Absolute perfection in every way. All right, thank you so much for watching. This might be a longer one, I'm guessing, so if you stayed till the very end, I double appreciate it. Thank you so much for all your support, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below if you wish to chat and join the Retro Reactions crew. You take care, stay safe, stay hydrated, and remember to let peace, calm, and light into your day and night, and keep shining. I'll see you next time in the past.